Hello, everyone. Just some market updates, my thoughts on the market, how it performed last week, and what I think it might do over the next week. Now, starting from spiders, it was a gap down day. Like last week, it retraced a bit, right? But if you look at the volume, selling volume wasn't quite big enough, right? So I don't think it will continue downwards, right? We had some resistance at this pivot level. It break out, so it's a false break. So it might it retrace back. It might consolidate before it breaks out again. Now, looking at the volume, doesn't looks like it's gonna sell off uh, quite heavily from here, but uh, we'll see on Mondays and Tuesdays how it performs, and if it's consolidating and the volume is drying out, we might see another leg up. uh, on the weekly time frame, same, it it went up 6 weeks, five, is it five, yeah, 5 weeks in a row. This week it just consolidated, and it's still below the pivot, the resistance. So I think it might come down. It might test this 400 level or this 10 EMA before it starts going up. And if you look on the weekly volume, it's lower than the previous week, and so while going up, the volume was higher than sell off. And it break out from this descending trend line. So it broke out from here where we had resistance at these levels. It broke out this time, right? Moving averages crossed, and the the the, the market closed above 50 EMA as well. So it seems all bullish. I don't see any bearish signals at the moment. Same with QQQ. Oh, where do you go? QQQ. Same thing. Descending trend line. It broke out of that line, trend line. It has been up in 6 weeks in a row now. Obviously, there is a pullback. So most of the stocks are consolidating now, and there are few setting up, which I'll share with you guys in my next video. What stocks are setting up for a new leg higher, right? So I really had a good result over the last few weeks with my swing trades, and even with my day trading, it's been all right. As most of the stocks apart from last week, they're gapping up even on bad news. They're gapping up, and they're going up from there. So really had success over the last few weeks with my day trading. I'll share a video. I'll make another video for that as well. But coming back to the overall market, it's not a big volume sell off day. So it might consolidate, might come down another week or two. And if you look at the candle itself, it's not a bearish candle in any way. It's just inside bar uh, of this weekly, right? And yeah, so look at the daily, same, it's extended, might retrace to 20 EMA before it starts going up. It might come and retest the high of the this pivot point, this resistance. So it might come and retest and before it goes up, right? We'll see. And with the market, as a trader, we just go what market give us. Like if there is a setup towards long side, and and if you go long and then it sells off, yeah, that's the part of the game. You might have few losses here, but last few weeks I just had wins. From since October, I had quite a bit of wins consistently with my stocks, and yeah, might be some losses here if it comes down, but that's what it is. It's just a game, right? And so far it looks good, but it can change. You can't be really 100% sure. All right, now looking at the gold. So yeah, gold also had a sell off, high volume. And give me a sec. Yeah, I'm back. Gold had a sell off. These two big candles, I didn't made much. I missed out these two candles. I was too much focused on the other things at the moment, and so out of FOMO, I just took this trade on this candle. Like it is a nice breakdown of, if you look at the lower time frame. Let's go 1 hourly. It just broke out of the channel here, and I was short very low somewhere there, just because of FOMO. I was just looking at, and even after trading for so many years, it's like you still get emotional, you get stuck to the trade when you miss out. This was a big movement. I was looking at it before, and I was expecting some pullbacks, but I didn't expect this much. And yeah, so I had a bit of loss with this trade, knowing, and it's a big regret. I usually avoid these kind of FOMO trades. I stay away from them. And if you look at this, 50 EMA was right there, right? And I was shorting here. I could have taken on 15 minutes time frame. I think it did set up on 15 minute, so I could have shorted somewhere here when 10 cross 20, right? Thinking of and this candle on the daily, if you look at this, like, you have to look at multiple time frames when you get into a trade. So this would have turned red, like from green to red, and you would see at this big wick. I could have taken that trade here, maybe made some money here, but I didn't actually. So I lost, as my entry was quite wrong. It happens sometimes, but yeah, I do make mistakes even after trading 8 years. It happens, right? But looking at the gold chart, seems like it might consolidate. 10 period has crossed 20. So this is another resistance. This is a bearish pin bar, right? It's quite a good, decent candle, and two really big red candles, right? So it might continue downwards before it starts going up, or it might consolidate sideways. But I don't see any trade coming up at the moment. I might look at short if it's set up properly, but yeah, if it's if I'm not too confident, I usually avoid taking trades. Mm, so if something is quite confusing, it's not a good idea, because the probability of winning the trade is quite low. So where there is low probability of winning, you basically avoid the trade, right? That's how you win over the long term period. Less losses are always good, and taking no trade is also a good thing to do, right? So this one is not quite clear. Even that moving average is still there, and it bounced off from here. Looking at the weekly on this one, yeah, this is quite a big candle, right? But it see, even on weekly there was 10 EMA, and I still took the trade. So it's a really bad thing, not a good thing to do. So I had quite of regret after taking this trade, but yeah, it is what it is. Just have to think straight, and uh, do the right stuff. Look at the volume as well. The selling volume is higher than the buying volume here, right? I don't see big buying volume, but it has went up huge. So gold, we'll see how it goes. Looking at dollar, so obviously, usually when dollar goes up, gold comes down, and same thing happened here. Dollar is up. I didn't take any trade on this one. Now coming to Bitcoin, yeah, overall market is now selling off. Even Bitcoin is selling off after making a really good move. It was 43% since from its low. And look at the weekly, and just fix the volume. Yeah. So you look at the weekly, there is sort of resistance here, right? And 50 EMA is there. It has extended. Volume is not that big, so overall, the market does the same all across the board. Like comparing stocks and considering stocks and cryptocurrency, they usually, if it's a really bullish day, they both go up, and if it's really a big bearish day, they all come down together. So like the normal market went up, the stock market, the Bitcoin also went up with that. So same with Ethereum, right? So now we see minor pullback in the stock market. Same thing is happening to Bitcoin now. It's a minor pullback. Let's see. Overall, it's in a downtrend. It's not uptrend. But yeah, let's see how bigger the base will be. And if it sits on these moving averages, make a base before it makes another leg higher, you can take another trade. But yeah, um, if that sets up nicely, I will be long on Bitcoin in the next few days or weeks, and I'll definitely share my trades with you guys. I'm really busy all the time, so I don't make many videos or I don't really put my trades or share my trades on TradingView. Um, but yeah, going forward, I'm planning to do it more regularly and uh, keep you updated with what I'm doing and give you share some of my thoughts with you guys. That's it for now. Thank you very much.